What's up, crypto and spiritual family? This is Ash and Starship with another video. Hope you're having a blessed day. First, I want to say nothing in this video is financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. Now, we have the confirmation here, fam. Now, if you saw the video that I released right before this, right, talking about China, that's why I want to show you the power in these numbers, fam. I want to show you the power in accessing the cosmos, to getting those divine downloads, to show you things that you could find nowhere else on this planet, because the answers are within us. It's all about raising our frequency and vibration. So get ready for this decode, fam, because this is the one. This is the straw that breaks the camel's back. You will not believe what you are about to see. But before I get started, if you would like to show support to this channel, these are the ways you can show your support. All support is appreciated. But I decided to decode, they fled to China. That just came to my spirit, fam. And I knew I had it. I said, that is the term that I need to decode. That is going to give me and my community answers that we can get from nowhere else. And get ready, because this is what I found. Because I found a secret code being about I am a tree bearing fruit. This is not a game. I not hiding truth. Successful life. Authentication and pay attention. You see, it says pay attention, right? Authentication, successful life. I am a tree bearing fruit, right? Why? Because they fled to China. They fled to China, right? And we know that the migration is coming. Because I also found divine masculine, unstoppables. Now is the time, right? Notice the 249 at the top and then 2046, right? We know what that's talking about. It also says big changes are coming. Dinosaurus, XRP Compass, and look what it says at the bottom, fam. Marshall Hayner. Think that's a coincidence? And in a few videos ago we saw it said Barney Purple Dinosaur. Now we see Dinosaurus. You think it's a coincidence Marshall Hayner came up when it comes to they fled to China? What about nobody is a clone, right? You see tourniquet, and what is a tourniquet? It stops the bleeding. The world is going to bleed, and guess what? China is going to be that tourniquet, that new system. You also see a real truth is hidden, A, astro symbol, the essence of man, H with the 486, which is I'm anchor. You see principalities and distribution, right? Because we struggle against powers and what? Principalities, right? You also see open and friendly with the 972. Put the 7 in front of 9. 792, that is anchor wallet. You see seems to be a pattern. Trump train change, right? Keyword change. I ask questions. The 13th tribe, economic collapse, I-13-1, and China code rewrite. You see that? China code rewrite. When I saw that, I said, yeah, I definitely got to find out what is code rewrite. Because I knew it was saying something, fam. But let me spin your head around one final time in this video. One final time. Because not does it say only Marshall Hayner, right? When it says fled to China, it says Babylon is falling. That's why they're going to flee to China. It says it is credible source, all homage to the Most High. All secrets out. I choose righteous. F to the yes, right? Like, you know what it means, right? And look what it says at the bottom. Ripples XRP. They fled to China. They're going to leave a sinking ship because Babylon is falling. Now, what is China's code rewrite? Right? That's what it said. China's code rewrite. And that turned out to be over the target. Isn't that the word I use in most of my videos? That's how you know we're over the target. And you notice the 984. 984 is proton, fam. You also see the sound of the trumpet, golden ticket, and to the moon. Now, are you ready for the finale? Are you ready for the finale? Round of applause, please. Round of applause, please. Because I also decided to decode nobodies. Because it said nobody is a clone, right? And we know clone, that word rings a bell because we know there's a lot of cloning going on somewhere, right? Now notice that same number, 636, is L-core channel. But if you take that first 6 and flip it into a 9, right, you get L-core treasure. Not only do you get L-core treasure, you get 589 and Ripple the Bull. You get XPR Proton 936. You get Lone Protocol 936. And you also get Eating PUSSY 936. Proton PUSSY. You're not going to see this anywhere else, fam. So round of applause. Also, show some support by hitting the like button, subscribing, and sharing this video. And if you want to go even further to show your appreciation of what I just showed you, because what I just showed you was high-level intel, fam. How grateful are you for this information? Because you are light years ahead of the masses. Have a blessed day, fam. Starship out.